Now, what I think is going to happen in Scream 8 is this, right? So you have the requel where the killer is Richie and his girlfriend, right? Now, granted, we don't... Now, remember, we don't know anything about what's going on until they tell us. Like, we didn't know about the Roman stuff until Scream 3, when they threw that shit at us. So, what I think is going to happen is, like, so 3, going by the rules that they're doing, they're basically remaking the Scream films. By the first one ending at the house, like Scream 1 did, the second one ending at the theater, like this one did, right? So, the next one then has to be the sequel of a requel, or the completion of a requel trilogy, right? A new trilogy. So something is so what's the rule? What's the rule in 3, right? Remember, Scream 3. The rules of a trilogy. Okay, something comes up, some information that you thought was true, but you found out it wasn't true. Something that you thought you knew changes in some way. Somebody perhaps that you didn't think was a character becomes a character, like a lost brother. Somebody who you thought killed somebody else, it wasn't them at all. It was this other person. A lie has been told, and I believe that lie. Now I know this is cliche by now, and this is tired internet theory shit. But I think it's being set up that Stu is coming back, and here's why. So, Scream 5, right? It ends like Scream 1. Scream 6 ends like Scream 2. So, what I think is going to happen is a director-type character is coming into the third, which is Scream 7, in Stu. A director-type character in the form of a cult leader. So, and the reason I really believe that this is the way it's gonna happen now is because the 3 killers in this one, 3 killers, the most we've ever seen, are connected to Richie. And we don't have all the information as to how. So I actually believe that Richie and his girlfriend knew Bailey and, Quinn and Ethan. That they are all members of a cult, and that it will come out that Scream 5 was orchestrated by Stu, and that Scream 6 is a bit of a subset, like a bit of a Stu giving go revenge your son, go avenge the member of our cult who we cared for deeply. I think it goes deeper than just Richie making fan films. I think that this is a cult of people who are all worshiping the Stab movies and what happened in the first Scream, all at the control of Stu. And I think what proves it is also the line that they threw in, that's if you believe that he's dead. That line that I believe Mindy says. So that shows that in this universe there is doubt that whether Stu is dead or alive, they don't know. Apparently, they don't know. Why don't they know? I don't know. That's the information that's going to come into 3. That's that reveal, that reality shift. Like in 3, when you found out there was a period where Maureen Prescott went to Hollywood to become a star, and she was abused and traumatized, which set forth a chain reaction of where her life would go, and then where Sidney Prescott's life would go. That he implanted the idea of murder into Billy Loomis's head. Gave him the idea. And you remember the line that he says in Scream 3. I had no idea they were going to make their own movie, he says. Like, he implants it, and he kills his mother. But he didn't know that Billy Loomis and Stu were going to go as far as they did. So he was a mentor to them. Billy Loomis is dead. So Stu and Billy were already a member of a cult, and Roman was the leader, basically. There's a way of looking at it like that. I think they're going to go further in this one, and they're going to say, no, the Stu is a literal member of a cult. Now, the only thing I don't know is how far back they're going to go. I don't think they're going to go and try to implement like 4, like Jill Roberts was also a member of this cult. I don't think they're going to do that. I think it's just going to be 5, 6, and 7. And by throwing in that little line that he might not be dead, and also not knowing everything, there's still some holes we don't understand. It's like, okay, I get it, revenge for Richie, but why all three of you? And why are you all nutballs? You know what I mean? Why are you whacked out of your gourds here, guys? What's going on here? Why are you whacked out of your gourds? I'll tell you why. Why are you so good at being Two-Faces? Because you're fucking crazy cult members. That's why. And this is all going to come out in 7. And that's also the success of 6, yes, but they're also rushing 7. See, there's a way of looking at this, because they just said that they're going to be shooting 7 real soon, and 7 might come out next year. And the reason I think for this is, it's a cash grab, okay, but this fucking trilogy, this new trilogy, has been planned from the beginning. They're not saying it, but it has been planned. Seeds have been planted. And then by the end, 7, Sidney's going to come back, obviously, because it's going to be Stu as the main bad guy, but it's not going to be just Stu. You thought 3 was a lot of killers. There's going to be a lot of killers in the next one. And then you're going to have Sam, the daughter of Billy Loomis, Stu's ex-partner in crime. And the stakes are going to be huge. And the connections are going to be the craziest and most complex we've ever seen. And I feel so confident that this is going to happen, it's not even funny. I feel like all you have to do is watch these movies and you see it. The third one has to be a mirror of Scream 3 in some way. Because the first 2 has. It just makes sense. There's a pattern here. And I didn't know what I was going to get this time around. I thought that it was going to be a comment on some other form of, I thought it was going to be like a comment on Broadway or something. I didn't know. It's in fucking New York. Stab the musical shit. I thought it was going to be dealing with stuff like that. But then when I got this, it all became clear to me on what's going on. And I think that, I don't know. I can't wait to see what happens. And I think it's easy to see this movie as, this is it. This is what we get. It's just, by the end, it's just revenge. It's just these three schmoes, out for revenge. These people don't matter. Whereas, you show us a shrine of everything that's ever happened in any Scream movie, any stab movie, whatever. All of the killer masks, and it's just the cop and his 2 crazy kids. That's it. That's what you give us. You give us a connection to 5. We wanted a connection to the whole series. We wanted it to be bigger. We wanted it to mean more. And this is it. This is what you give us. But by 7, you're going to get it. And then by 7, you're going to see a big picture. And it's all going to be, 5's going to play better. 6 is going to play better. And the franchise as a whole is going to go down as potentially the greatest horror franchise of all time because of its consistency. By the end, it's going to feel like the whole damn thing was planned from the get-go, even though it wasn't. And I really do believe that. At the very least, 5 through 7. I feel confident 5 through 7 are going to feel... It's going to be like how everyone thought the new Halloween trilogy was going to be. Which some people could still say it is. It is that. But this is going to be that. What their intentions were. And I didn't even hate Halloween Ends aspects of it. Or kills or anything. I think that they are what they are, but it's obvious when you watch that trilogy that they botched it a bit. I don't think this trilogy is going to play that way, and I think 7 is the stitch that's gonna, that's gonna make it all, because I don't have a word. There you go. So I'll go like this. All right. So anyway, I think that was a review. Was that a review? I talked long enough. The movie was good. You know, I like the set pieces, the sequences. I didn't even talk about anything specific. The opening was great. I enjoyed the film. But yeah, I'll talk more on it probably when 7 comes out and I'm proven right. And then we can talk about one big trilogy story and how it mirrors the first, and how this is the first time that it's ever been done in this way. And I think it's going to go down in history because of that. And I can't wait. And I'm telling you, man, I'm going to watch this back next year whenever this movie comes out. I'm going to share this around. I'm just like, I knew, man. I'm the one who was saying... No, I'm kidding. But I probably will say that.